So I'm just arriving at the Rose Bowl. I'm about to speak at the Upfront Summit Tech Conference. So I'm super excited, so honored, but also very nervous. It's a huge deal, but... And this is Courtney, who is doing it with me.
Hi. Love the suit.
Thank you.
You look amazing. Look at me.
Decided to show the legs.
People don't have the expectation of just how much you achieve in business. I think blowing them away is going to be awesome. Yeah. And I saw the video, so the video says it all.
Thank you.
That video gave you a little preview of what's to come. For anyone who wasn't paying attention, that was $3 billion in fragrance sales. Just to get the blood flowing, make sure everyone's awake. Just by show of hands, who saw something in that video that you did not know about Paris Hilton? You're the CEO of Paris Hilton Entertainment. I'm sure some people are like, what does that mean exactly?
Well, I'm the CEO of my company, and I not only have 25 fragrances, but I also have 19 other product lines. So I make everything from purses, clothing, shoes, lingerie, swimwear, dog clothes.
To name what you don't make.
Yeah, basically, if there is a product, I make it, and I oversee everything. And it's a lot of work, but I love what I do.
And those products are sold at Paris Hilton stores.
I have 50 stores we operate that are at Paris Hilton, but we're also online and in other retailers. I really love to optimize my time. So I'm traveling on a plane over 250 days a year. So anytime I'm traveling around the world, I don't just want to do one thing. I want to make the most of my time and optimize my time. So I basically will pack in a week or more of work into 2 days. So anything from appearances, photo shoots, interviews, meetings, looking at different real estate properties I'm doing, also charity work. And then at night, I get to perform at whatever is the best, music festival or club or whatever's happening in that city, and entertain my fans at night, because I love music, I love to entertain, and I've also turned that into a very lucrative business.
So word around the campfire is that you've been paid $1 million as an appearance fee, and that you're top grossing female DJ in the world. True or false?
Well, my mother always taught me never to discuss money or politics, so I won't go into that. But
your mom and my mom would like each other, but just give me a wink or don't say anything if that's true. So your family's always been in real estate, and now you're going into real estate as well?
Yes, I have my 2 Paris properties that are in the Philippines, and now we are expanding and going to be doing boutique hotels, spas, clubs all around the world. So I'm very excited to be following in my family's footsteps and just releasing my own real estate projects.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a little girl, I had such like dreams in life, and I always wanted to strive to be the best I could be. And I love being in this business where I can be an inspiration to others.
So let's rewind it a little bit, because we have to talk about kind of the roots. And so let's talk about Simple Life.
Yeah.
How did that get started? You know, what happened in the early days of that, and how did it take off from there?
Well, this was when I first started out in the industry, and I got a call from Fox, and they said, we want to do this reality show called The Simple Life, and you're basically going to be a fish out of water, going somewhere, we're not going to tell you where. And
how old were you at the time?
This was when I was 21. Yes, which I still am.
Of course.
Yeah, so when I first got approached with this was the first of its kind. So they asked my sister and I to do it, and my sister said, there is no way I'm doing a reality show, you're crazy. My parents said, do not do this.
And just to frame it for people,
Yeah.
Really, by a lot of accounts, that was the first reality show, right? So
Yes.
It's not like you had seen a bunch of reality shows, knew what they do, knew what you'd expect. This was kind of the frontier of being on reality TV.
Yeah, it's the OG sitting up here. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I'm so happy that I did do that show, because when I did it and I saw the numbers and just how successful it was, and continuing it on for 5 seasons.
Did you ever think it would be on for 5 seasons?
No, I just thought, okay, my best friend and I and Nicole Richie are going to go, and we're just going to be doing this show and getting paid a lot of money. It was like one of our first jobs. And then I just saw what it was, and I was like, I could actually use this platform to build a brand. And that's when I thought to do my first fragrance, which was my first of the 19 product lines. So from there, it's just been just a whole journey.
What gave you the idea for the first product? How long was it between Simple Life ending and saying, okay, I can use this platform to do something else with it?
Just right away, just with the show, I knew right away. And then all of a sudden, I was getting approached by different companies, different brands, getting flown out to Tokyo and opening 200 stores and being on billboards everywhere. And it literally put me on the map, where I knew, on this show, I was just playing this kind of dumb, blonde, spoiled brat who didn't know what Walmart is. I know what Walmart is, by the way. I love Walmart. I don't know if anyone from Walmart is in here, but I knew what it was. But I was trying to be entertaining on the show. So that's, I would say certain things. I knew exactly what I was doing. It was all very planned and calculated. Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple headlines. I don't want to spoil it later, but you kind of talked about creating these products. Just give us a sense how involved you are in actually developing new products, whether it's the fragrances or something else that goes into a Paris Hilton store.
I'm involved 100% of the way. I will not put my name on anything. I need to be involved from everything, from what the campaign's going to be, what the name is, the design, the marketing, the promotion. At this point in my life, I wish I had 5 clones, because then I could actually get through everything I have to do. But it's a lot of work, but it's so rewarding. But there's a lot that goes into it.
What was the advice your mom or your family gave you?
The one piece of advice I always listened to from my mom was the night before The Simple Life aired. And she said, Paris, when this airs on Fox tomorrow, your entire life is going to change. And I always want you to remain the same sweet, down-to-earth Paris that you are, and never let this get to your head. And that's something that always stuck with me. I always felt I listened to that advice. I never let anything get to my head, and I think that's so important, because I've been in this industry a very long time, and I've seen so many people come in and they just turn into someone else and they forget where they came from. It's exciting. I love being a pioneer and just paving the way, and it makes me feel very proud. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot to think about. Sorry, I'm very nervous up here. I'm a little shy. I'm used to being like Tomorrowland or Ibiza, performing on stage with thousands of people singing and dancing, and everyone's very serious here, which I get it.
Very fair, yes. What is something that people don't know about you?
Well, first of all, from the Forbes article, I didn't get this far being a dumb blonde, just pretending to be.
We're all being played.
Yeah, basically. I tricked you all. But things that people don't know about me, I think people are so used to seeing me as this party princess on red carpets and the pink and the sparkles and the chihuahua and talking in the baby voice, saying that's hot, and like, you know, just this like I feel a lot of people maybe in the room are like hearing this is actually my real voice. It's actually very low, and I've kind of had the helium voice for a very long time before that, because
I dig it. We both have
it's a
sexy,
shyness,
sexy, raspy thing.
but no, I have a sexy low voice, which I'm very proud of now. So this is my real voice, and that's one part. And I think a lot of people don't know I'm actually a huge undercover tech geek. I'm obsessed with anything to do with technology, gadgets, like I'm like Inspector Gadget, like killing it. And I'm also a huge tomboy. I was on my ice hockey team in high school, which no one will probably believe me, but if you Google it, you will see me. It's not photoshopped, it's actually me there. I skydive, I love to go fishing, surfing. I don't know. I actually enjoy doing more outdoorsy things, but I think obviously the media is not there when that's happening, so they mostly just see everything else, all the glitz and glam, but that's not really my vibe. You know, just going through so much in life and growing up and realizing so much about myself. I think, you know, as we were talking about Simple Life, I was playing this character for so long, so I feel that the public and everybody assumed that I was, you know, this spoiled, you know, blonde kind of girl. I don't know how to describe it, but in real life I was always so different, and I think because I'm a naturally very shy person that it was almost like a mask to hide behind. I have my new film coming out in the next few months called This Is Paris, and it's a documentary where we really dig deep into everything. I am getting really involved in the tech space. I have my new Glam app, which is the Uber of beauty services, and then Roxy, which is the ultimate party app. And then today I just signed the papers and I just invested in one of M13's projects called Daily Harvest, which I'm very excited to be a part of.
I have never been around someone who gets asked to take more pictures and have people come up to him and say just ridiculous things. And even what little I'm around you, I'm annoyed, yet you never say no to anyone for a picture. You always let someone kind of, say whatever they want to say to you. It's just amazing to me. And especially with just the Hilton DNA and your family, you don't even have to do any of this, right? So what is it that kind of helps you to have that grace and humility, and what makes you want to do it?
I love the feeling of just seeing someone smile, like a genuine, like happy smile, and making people feel like they're the only person in the room, making everyone feel special. No matter how tired I am, if I'm jet lagged, if I'm in a bad mood, I've never said no to a photo, selfie, anything people ask from me, because it means a lot to someone. I feel so proud and so happy. It was amazing. I am so grateful that Courtney was up there with me, because he made me feel so comfortable, and it just flowed, and I was just like, I just feel like such a boss right now. Yes!